Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you can make it. I hope you're doing well. Capricorn, this is a timeless message, so it's good for whenever you view and see this message. It applies. Now, we're going to take a look, Capricorn, and see what you got going on, what you're dealing with, what you're going through. So let's get into it. Capricorn, when I was meditating on your energy, what came through that you're going through and dealing with is two cards. The first is you have biblical, okay? And the other card that came out is forgiveness. This is heavy energy for you, Capricorn. So, what I feel that you're going through, Capricorn, when I see biblical here, you could be teeter tottering or uh, in a deep dive of misguided belief. Yeah, I said it, misguided belief. Um, you are in a space where you're following your own belief or system, or there's religious spiritual factors at play, perhaps, in terms of the course you're taking or the path that you're on or what you have decided. And it could be stemming from some sort of emotional scarring as a result of this path, this belief. um, you This could be around some sort of heartbreak, or you could have experienced some sort of horror, a terrible event. But I feel like you have shut down as a result. It's You have shut down, and you may not know you have, or maybe you do, but you may be operating from some misguided beliefs because of that scarring, because of some sort of very negative traumatic experience. And so you have forgiveness, and there's something you're holding on to that you have resentment with, that you have a lot of anger towards, that you have not been able to detox yourself, or detoxify a situation, or maybe you don't want to. And as a result, you may be experiencing, or you will start to experience, where there are symptoms of high blood pressure, addictions, insomnia, where you're not able to sleep, moodiness. And these are symptoms that you are experiencing as a result of your inability to forgive, or refusal to forgive, or maybe you don't know that you haven't forgiven something, or it has, whatever happened to you that is unforgivable, that you are still holding on to, that you have resentment with. It has caused you to be set in your way, or be shut down, or you just have this tunnel vision, this particular belief, and it may not be serving you. Okay, it may not be serving you. It could be causing you physical instability, or just instability in general. So let's see what else is coming out for you, camper. Are you a happy camper or not? I think not. I think not. There's a need for you to focus on being a happy camper. Since I said camper, there's a need to try to work on becoming a happy camper here. Messages for Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn, please? You may think you're a happy camper and you're not. Thank you. You have vision. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at that. So, your vision, your view, whatever lens you're looking through is not clear. You're not seeing clearly. Okay? Or your vision or view is clouded and or off here. You may even be refusing to see something, or you may not know that there's a direct result of something devastating or emotionally scarring, or whatever the heartbreak or horror was, that you may not even realize that you are shut down, or that you have harbored a misguided belief, or that even what you have been holding on to or having resentment with is affecting your health. Your vision may even be impaired. You're in the dark, or you might be in a dark place. Okay? Yeah. Let's see more. What else is going on here for Capricorn? What else is going on here for Capricorn, please? What else is happening here with Capricorn? What else is Capricorn going through? What else is Capricorn going through? Addicted, see? You have addicted. You are obsessing over something, or as a result of some scarring, some pain, some heartbreak, um, you are exhibiting negative behavior or negative practices. You have formed some unhealthy addictions. I mean, look at those swords. Is you run through whatever this pain is running through you. You're still carrying it, and it may be showing up in your physical, in your body. Yeah. There's a need for you to be rational. There may be a need for you to be logical, to make better choices. But certainly there's a need for some balance to be brought into the situation, for sure. There's a need for you to have balance. There may be a need for you to do the right thing. Because you're obsessed, you're addicted to your view, or you have cultivated negative ways of being, because you're holding on to some resentment, to some pain, and it has shaped your course with the way you live and exist. Let's see more. What else is going on for Capricorn? What else is going on for Capricorn? Yeah, you got some toxic shit happening, Capricorn, that you're not addressing, and you may be experiencing physical or health issues coming out of nowhere, or progressing as a result, because there's a need for you to see, to perhaps change your scope or your perspective, or the way you view or perceive, or how your vision is around the way you go about things, handle things, and conduct yourself. What else is going on with Capricorn? What else is going on with Capricorn here? What else is going on with Capricorn here? Warped vision, I'm hearing. Warped vision. You have a warped vision. Your vision is warped. Oop, that is too many. Spirit, 1 to 2 cards, please. What's going on for Capricorn here? You might have a few things going on, but you know what? I don't got that kind of time. Capricorn. Message for Capricorn. What's going on here for Capricorn? And you may need to make time. Ooh, baby. Karma. You're ruining your friendships, honey. You're ruining your friendships, or you're ruining a particular friendship or relationship, okay, that is important to you, okay, because of karma. All right. You are experiencing karma, or you're creating karma, and not in a good way. And so you are you're not sowing good seeds here, Capricorn. You're not sowing good seeds. And there's a need for you to be able to see this if you can. You know what? Let's see what else is going on here. What else is going on for Capricorn? What else is going on with Capricorn here? There's angels in the airwaves tonight. And I want you to stay. Angels in the airwaves tonight. So, there may be somebody you want to stay, but you're pushing them away. And this could be happening to you. But being that this is what you're going through, you have the harp, discord, tranquility. Okay? So there's some discord that you're going through and dealing with. And there's issues with being able to bring peace to the situation or create peace. Or you may not even realize that you are creating discord, problems, and not the solution. And you may think you are creating the solution and it's only becoming more of a problem because there's some hangups happening with you. Now, this could be somebody else, but I'm looking at this from what you got going on, what you're dealing with. Okay? So, what tune are you playing or think you're playing? You know how you got those musicians that think they playing beautiful music and it's like screeching and fucking up everybody else's ears, like how they say you don't have you've lost your sound, you lost that pitch, you're not able to pick up the pitch and sound to be able to play the music well or to play it right. I feel like that's what's happening here. You've lost touch, Capricorn. You've lost touch and you don't know it, and you can't figure out why there's problems and discord when there should be peace and tranquility. Okay? It looks like you're only going by you. And you are off key. Okay? So let's see what you want. What are you wishing for here? What is Capricorn wishing for? Spirit, what is Capricorn wishing for? What is Capricorn wishing for? I don't know why I heard Roxanne, Roxanne, I want to be your man. You wishing for it to be all good. It's all good. You want it to be all good. That's what you're wishing for. You want it to be all good. You want things to be right. You want to have movement into balance, right? So you want good things to happen here for you and what this is around and who this is pertaining to. You want good things to happen here, but you know what? You got to be a part of the good for the good to happen. Okay? There's a shift that's needed. Okay? There's a change that needs to happen. It's in the wind. Can you smell it? Because there's some stink on it. You need to freshen it up. There's a need to shift perspective, shift your action, shift your behavior. There's a need to heal some wounds that you may not realize or be aware of or know that's affecting you and how you showing up in your world or with the situation or with your a particular relationship or relationships in general, your friendships even. You can't fix what you don't know needs fixing, right? And if you're not open, that's the other thing. There's a need for you to be open, Capricorn, and you're not open here. You shut down. You may be carrying on like you got perspective and your vision isn't flawed here, but she's standing in the light of the moon. So there's some dark patches. And also, you know, The light can only illuminate but so much, opposed to the sun illuminates everything, brings clarity to everything, brings everything to light. And so that you need to bring this to light. There's the need for you to let this come to light about you. This may be something you're resisting or didn't believe was happening. Because, of course, you're not doing anything, but you are. Okay? Any kind of connection that you're in, there's a collaboration or a breakdown of it. Okay? Let's see what else is going on here. Spirit, what else is going on here? What else is going on here for Capricorn? What else is happening for Capricorn? What else is going on for Capricorn? Yeah, you're not budging. It's, you're stuck in your ways. That's not going to work for somebody in particular, or the way things are now. It's not going to work. With how things are going, life's too short. Like, really, the mortality of things is real, right? But people now, cutting out stuff that ain't serving them and not putting up with anything. And somebody might be trying to check you. You might be losing something worth keeping because of the error of your ways, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on here for Capricorn, please. What else is going on here for Capricorn? You might need to cry. You might be having pent up emotions. You might need to cry a river. There's a need to care. Oh, I got mama daddy issues. Is this where it all comes from and stemming from? What? I got mama daddy issues. Now at the bottom, we have here, I want to make love, not fuck. Okay? So either you're struggling with being able to show more love, compassion, and to nurture a connection or situation and have more affection. And you may be coming off as, disconnected, not able to connect, or not interested. Or this may be what you're experiencing, but since we're taking this from the perspective of you, you got somebody feeling like a jump off instead of feeling like the one. And this is somebody that's important to you. And if you weren't able to see that this is how they are perceiving being treated, so you got to look at how the other person is seeing themselves in the situation and not just how you are seeing it, because that's why you're misguided or shut down and not open, because you're only looking through your side of it and you're not looking at the impact or what's occurring on the other side for the person on the receiving end or trying to receive. And you think you're doing everything that needs to happen here to see movement and balance, which is what you want. You want that, and you want things to be all good. It is not, because you're not making it good, Capricorn. You're not doing all the good you could do in this. Just saying. Let's see what else. More messages, please, for Capricorn. Capricorn, you're toxic. You're a little toxic. Okay? You come across a little toxic. Maybe even a lot toxic. You may be coming off mischievous. Controlling, maybe. You may be even more of a burden than a blessing. I'm just saying. And you can't figure out what's going on, and this may be stemming from mama daddy issues. Okay? You may need to unlearn what you've learned and learn how to show up. and balance your feminine and masculine energy. Okay. Yeah, you got the Two of Wands here. Your own power. So this is about you dominating shit. This is you being at a crossroads. This is you thinking you're creating, with your plans that you're dominating but see, twos talk about duality, right? So if it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay. Um, this may be you thinking your actions are showing up one way and it's showing up another way. And you don't even realize it because duality means that there's two ways, two possibilities here. Okay. There's a need to look at how you're directing things, how you are, with the action you're taking, the plans that you're making, the choices that you're making, the way you're acting upon things, because you can't get past the two to get to the three. You're not seeing the progress you want here. Okay. You're not seeing your ships come in. Things are not coming together. Things are not working out. You're not able to collab. You're not creating what you think you are. You're not making the compelling point you think you are, Capricorn. There's a need to revisit your plan. Okay? There's a need to start back at one. You know? How are you taking the lead here? Or are you, as is the blind leading the blind? Is that what you're doing? Because there's a need for you to see. If you take a look, she's doing all this creating with these two wands, but she's not she don't know what's going on behind her. You might be doing all that talking. You might be all talking, no action. Or the things you're talking about or acting on is, self-directed. You focused. And it's more than you in this equation. And you're losing ground here. But you're in the space of creating karma or needing to deal with karma. Or you're experiencing karma. So what else can we take a look at here? Well, let's see. Here we go. Okay, what else is going on with Cancer, with Capricorn? You might be dealing with a Cancer. What else is going on with Capricorn? Forgiveness. There may be a need for you to forgive yourself, or maybe to forgive who you're dealing with, or forgive whoever you need to forgive. Thank you, Spirit. You have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Oh my God, if this ain't some combative energy for your ass. Look at that. There is trouble with your strategy. You are creating your own self-sabotage. You got the Two of Pentacles here. Look at this. This chick is not happy. Okay? You're not making the changes you think you are. You're not seeing the change you want to see. You may not be making the changes you need to make. Or you're struggling with the ability to adapt. Or you're losing balance in the situation. Okay? Or you're not being practical here. I don't even think you really you may not even be trying to balance this. And you may be expecting it to balance itself out. It's not going to happen. You got to put in the effort. Again, Two of Pentacles, that duality. Do or do not. There is no try. And as a result, if you don't make the change that you need to make here, because you're sitting all stoic in your feelings here, okay, you got to care about this. You got to commit and not hold up your own book. Going by your own book. That book don't work no more. There's a need for new thinking with the Ace of Swords. New perspective. Come up with a new concept. Cut out what's not serving you here. Stop hiding behind what's going on here. This is somebody wearing a mask, and she may not know she's wearing a mask because in the background is the sword. The truth ain't in you. Okay? The truth is buried here. It's keeping you from having that clarity. It's got you wearing a mask. Okay? Doesn't need to be true or truer. There's a need to focus on having a breakthrough. There's a need to make a change to your belief system and get some new thinking, because you're dealing with some stinking thinking here. You got to get up off that throne. Okay? What you want ain't going to come to you. You got to go to it. Meet me halfway. Because you're sabotaging yourself. You got all these plans, but you're only facing resistance. Now, it's because you're getting resistance, but also you are the element of resistance. So you're creating challenge. You are your challenge. You are creating challenge, and you're getting resistance. This is stinking thinking. This is working with plans that don't work, strategies that don't give you success. You could be taking advantage of someone. Or give someone else some room to coexist. You may be thinking your plans are a form of valor, and it's not. You may be standing your ground on something that's going to cause you to lose. And sevens talk about upheaval. And this is also spiritual. Your guard is up way too high because everything is burning. A flame. Because you're pushing your agenda or your belief. And you think you're right. Your map is flawed. Your plan needs to be revisited. More messages for Capricorn. But also, you're not going to get away with this for too long or anymore. And this is keeping you from rising to the top or seeing progress with what you want to. Okay, you got the Eight of Swords. Look at this. Interference. Trap mindset. You needing to liberate yourself. Needing to see the error of your ways. Okay? You're confining yourself or confining the situation because of your limited thinking. This is around a connection or a commitment, a relationship. Or this is you having problems finding harmony with you and yourself, or harmony within another or with others. This is about you needing to stand in your integrity. Or there may be a need to look at what you view as your integrity. Because there's a need to learn or work on, but you got to open your eyes to see it. You can't just be doing things the way you've been doing them. Okay? The paper planes don't work anymore. You got to make something solid. You got to be more creative. You got to be more open. Any more messages for Capricorn? There's a need to see a way out You are in your own self-imposed prison that you are creating, but also that you're not letting anyone else in, and you're not able to explore a situation naturally because of the limitations you place on it and the negative mindset you hold. Any more messages for Capricorn? Free yourself. Three of Swords. Heartbreak and disappointment. There's a need to heal. You still look at this. Whatever wounds you're carrying, they're very much still open and raw and affecting your everyday life, your circumstances, your friendships, your relationships. There's a need for you to work on things. This is somebody stuck in their own book, focusing on what they're learning when there's more to learn. Pay attention to the details. You're missing something here. And what you're missing is that you have to do the work because you're blocked and refusing to see. And it's creating stagnation. And you're not making the right choices. Or there's an inability to make effective choices. And you're creating your own tower moments. Or you're ushering in for yourself unwanted, uncomfortable events simply because you refuse to change or won't get a realization or an epiphany. Being a cause of your own frustration and seeing things happen all of a sudden, adversities, with the connection that had the potential for you to be close, have a partnership, a union, or have harmony with, or that could bring you harmony, or where you could experience love and commitment. Or are you going to experience loss? Because there's ability for you to salvage this with that rainbow behind you. But you need to look at things. Take your own hands away from your eyes and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Deal with what you're holding on to, having resentment with, or maybe not even aware that you're doing, but doing anyway. And let it go. Because it's creating instability. You're creating instability. You're holding back. Let's see what you have to look forward to. What does Capricorn have to look forward to? What does Capricorn have to look forward to? You're playing a big part in this. You want this, you better act like it. Do the work. You have the ability to look forward to a win-win outcome. That is a possibility. It is in your forecast. And with full moon in Libra, this is about you balancing the scales, weighing things up, and really weighing them up properly, rationally, logically, properly, being fair, doing what's right, doing what's good. There's a need to balance this out. And if you do, you can have a win-win situation. Wow. And at the bottom, don't let your past hold you back. Okay? Don't let your past hold you back. All this darkness is tainting something that has the ability to be beautiful, to be good. But you have to forgive. You have some healing to do. There are wounds that are still fresh for you. And until you heal that and recover properly and deal with it and do the work, there's details, okay? You have to labor and learn and make due process so you can see progress. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, Capricorn.